Hello, what's up guys? Your boy DTRU's here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. And today video guys, the Monster Hunt for Swarm has dropped and we're gonna give you a couple of teams. I'm gonna be giving four teams this time for a good score in this content. So I hope that you enjoyed the video and let's begin. So basically the first buff that we have is the a monster hunt before each ally's turn. They gain one random buff for one round. So basically this is not the best buff, and this buff is really high RNG. It needs perfect runs. Needs like literally like you need the attack buff and you need it to be stacked as much as possible on your Zeshi, on your Momon, on your Albedo, like on your DPSers basically. And it's so hard to maintain and it's so hard to actually get it, but it can be get and it can give you a good high score. But the next buff, which is gonna be that each time you crit, it's gonna give you 40% crit damage, and it's gonna stack to 5 times, so that's gonna be 200 above of crit damage. That is the best buff in this content. So for better score, wait for that buff. But these same teams are gonna be doing the score. So just take the teams and try on the other buff. You can also try in here, but I've did more than 100 run and the best I've got was 80. On the next one, you can get 100, 110, like the last time I did that. So just for your information. So let's start with the first team right here. So the first team is gonna be this one, like the usual. It's going to be Albedo, Momon, Zashi, and Hamsuke. These two are mandatory, and 6-6 is mandatory as well for these kind of teams to actually work out and to give you the best score possible, because her 6 stars is a lot of assist and her 6 stars is gonna help us take 0 damage and not needing a healer or whatever to stay alive. So now we are with what we need in here is going to be the negative burst, the one who helps us do the negative burst at the beginning, the power up against rangers and warriors because the enemies are rangers, and this one is gonna make us do more damage as negative burst if we have more debuffs on the enemy, because we don't have any mages here or whatever, so we don't need anything else. This is the best one to use. Termination on your 3 DPSers and Alchemy on your Hamsuke. Of course, all of the Arclights. The more star the Arclights, the better score. That's for 100% sure. So keep that in mind. I have 1 and 1 in here. So that's why I can do a very big high. And here is 4, not 6 as well. So that helps the score a little bit. So this is basically the team. And let's go and start with the first one. Let us show you how this one scores. So this one scores from 70 to 74, 73 to 80. Depends on the, if they wanna get the buffs or no, and blah blah blah, because it's so orangey. I'm gonna show you here when it starts stacking which attack buff that we're talking about. So you see the attack buffs in here. There's 2 buffs on Zeshi right here. So this is what you want to stay and to stack. It can stack up to 12 or 10 stacks. So you want that as much as possible, and you need to get it each time so it doesn't go. Because if it has only 1 and he attacks and you don't get the buff, it will reset to 0 and then you have to stack it up again. So what you want is for it to still there, you keep getting it each round and you keep stacking it each round. The good thing is the assisting and the chase counts as an attack, so you might get a buff by assisting or chasing. But as you can see, it's not enough that they're not critting well, they're also not getting a single buff in here. Like she just got a buff now, it's 2 stacks for 1. He just got it now. It wasn't there for 25 freaking rounds. It was hardly there. So no damage. And they were not critting because they hate us and because we are recording like the usual. You can see no crits. No buffs. Look, it's gone again. So it really sucks. this buff really sucks and really takes a very hard, RNG for it to work. A lot of RNG. You need the buffs, you need the crits, like a lot of stuff you need to count on to actually get a good score. And you can tell already how different from the 80k it is. Like now we got 70, but like it's not that good. You can tell it's not that good. Like maybe best because they're gonna play we get 75, but that's it. Yeah, all of them are gonna play, and you can see. Okay, they did the stuff as a 75 at the exact. So here is a 75. I got 80k the last time, and I'm probably sure you can get more, but you just need a lot of RNG. But the next buff is guaranteed. I don't know if they put it the next or the after one, but I remember it's the next. This is where you get a lot of damage. Fuck the buff. Your characters are gonna be critting, and you just want them to crit, and that's it. And they're gonna be dealing tons amount of damage because their crit damage is gonna be so much high. So yeah, just wait for that buff. I kind of advise for it. Now the second team. Now we are not gonna change a lot. We're gonna change one unit because to actually get a high score, these two are mandatory, so you cannot change them. Okay, keep that in mind. Sorry. So we're gonna be changing what you guys might not have other than these two to have a high score. So you don't have a maid Albedo, you have a 6 stars victim. 6 stars victim can be used in here. Also, you don't have a 6 stars victim. Clementine, if you have a 6-6, also her alkaline needs to be 6 star, sadly. You can put her instead, and it's so good. It can get 75 to 80k as well. Depends on RNG also. And the next buff is gonna be better, I suppose. You don't have Clementine 6-6. You can go for you don't have Momon as well. You can change these two. You can put Maid Albedo. You have Maid but you don't have Momon. And you can put Hamsuke, the other one. Because Hamsuke is gonna be buffing your Albedo and your Zeshi as well. Because he buffs assist damage. Assist damage increases by 20% when he's at the King of the Forest. So that is gonna be huge. I'm gonna show all of them. Okay, so the second team, because it scores better, it's gonna be this one right here. It's gonna be Momon, and it's gonna be Victim 6 stars. Okay, you gotta be putting Termination on Victim and his Arclight as well. The start of his Arclight doesn't matter because it's only help him get more turn boost, as you can see. And it doesn't matter in here because he doesn't die anyway. So don't worry about it. Even it's 1 star, it's okay. Don't forget to change to the mage one because you have a mage right now. And then you gotta go and click start. No maid Albedo, a 6 star victim also can work. Now you go and do that. Don't forget, always do it like this. Like this. It's always. You wanna always ult with her. You wanna always second skill with Momo because his chase is what we need. Is going to be the freaking high damage, especially with the Chris, as you can see. Of course, his ultimate is necessary, but if he ults first, he's gonna deal 0 damage, like literally no damage. You need to chase and build up his damage a little bit, and then when he ults, he's gonna deal, as you can see, good amount of damage. So that's gonna be huge. Now, Victim is gonna give always a damage boost to Momon, which is kind of great because Zeshi is strong at her as like on her own, kind of. So what we need the buffs is for gonna be Momon. Momon is the one that needs the buff mostly. So it's kinda huge that he gives the buff to him because he's the highest attack. Especially in Monster Hunt, it counts like that. So when he crits as well and he have damage boost, you can tell he does a big amount of damage. Like really good damage, and that's kind of big. You're gonna be saying guys like, oh, a lot of 6 stars characters and stuff. Sadly, this is the content. I really wish we can do it like we can do it. You can always do it and get scores. But if you wanna compete in the top, you need these characters, and it's my job to show you the characters that is needed for that. and you guys need a video to be in the top. You don't need a video to do little scores. But also my videos shows you how to get also a 10k or even less. Like I do everything, but I'm gonna show mostly the people like the characters that gonna score, because people needs that, and people been commenting a lot about it. Like they need characters to score, not characters to score little, because it doesn't matter. And they're actually a little bit right, but I just wanted to show a lot of characters for you guys and give you a lot of options. So that's why we're doing this. So basically second team, as you can tell, 70.4, basically the same, like kinda so close. So you can use these two teams. They're kinda close, and it's RNG also. It's a little bit, you know, a key in here. But as you can see, we got 74 on bows. So also using a 6 stars victim can work in here. And now for a third team that can also get a decent score, we got 73k with it also. So it's all close. All of them all close. Okay, made Albedo, and as we said, Hamskit. So you want also alchemy on your Hamskit, gives us more opportunity to get the attack buff or a defense buff. We don't need a defense buff, we need the attack. But there's two now, so it makes our you know, chances better. And you just put any Arclight on her, it doesn't matter. Her own Arclight of course is better, I don't have it. I sold it to get other stuff, oops. But you need it. We don't have a mage here, so you go back and put this, don't forget this stuff, okay? And don't forget to use your attack scroll, by the way. I sometimes forget to say that, but because it's obvious, it's always attack scroll, guys, okay? Always, but I'm gonna say it just in case. Attack scroll on all your teams, and this is gonna be the team. Of course, her as a captain, and then you go and press the star button, and we just get a 70 to 73k score, something like that. So or similar, in case you are stuck with one, you wanna use her second skill, okay? Oh, sorry, not this one. Albedo always leave her auto, it doesn't matter. If you have her 6-6 Hamskit, start with her second skill. If you don't, start with her ultimate. But me, I have a lot of stacks of the forest, so I don't need to ulti. Because I have her 6 stars, so... You start with second, then you ulti just to, you know, keep the stacks up. It doesn't go up to other more 3 anyway, so... And always try to do second, because when he does his second skill, when she does her second skill, she make either Albedo attack or Zeshi. We want Zeshi to attack, not Albedo. That's what we're hoping for, because Zeshi attack is stronger than Albedo. So he goes, and you see he does the Albedo attack, sadly, but as you can see, that's why we want the second skill. We want to focus the second skill. Now that we did everything, we just, never mind, just keep the second skill. She's gonna ulti by herself or second skill when it's possible. But only at the beginning we just adjust a little bit just to make sure everything goes well. Now we got a good amount of assist because she used her second skill, so she's gonna assist every single time. Now we hope that Zeshi attacks with her second skill. Okay, it doesn't want to. It always wants Albedo. Unlucky. But Albedo has a lot of stacks, so that's not bad actually. Like, it wasn't bad because she deals good amount of damage as well because her stacks was high. So it's all good. Now we press ulti here, just in case she got him basic, because sometimes they do that, so just to make sure. Okay, they might actually score a good one because the buffs were good. Like, we were getting a lot of good buffs. She had 6 buffs for like a couple of rounds there. So that's actually huge. Yeah, that's actually huge. That got us a better score than the others. But it's all RNG. But here you go, 77.5. Don't forget the other ones got us 80 was good RNG. This one got us 77. So, but it also works in case you need these characters and you don't have the others as well. And now we are gonna go for the fourth team, which is gonna be the SR one for people who doesn't have any SSR characters and want SR to do that. So you always want these two. These two are mandatory as well for your SR team. Like, these two can make you survive, can help your team survive as much as possible. Like, there's no other tank as SR. No other healer that can maintain your SR team. Like, I tried a lot. It's so hard. Like, god damn it. These two just do it with swag. Like, they're so good, bro. Like, really so good. I really love these two. Like, I really wish they were SSR, and they are so toxic, bro. Like, so good, bro. Okay, now we're gonna the same one in here. You don't have a mage, so you keep these. You wanna go with the chase one because his damage is chasing. Termination on your Clementine, of course, and double alchemy on your healer and your crocodile. Use all their arclights. Their arclights is very good. If you have his arclight, also use that. I don't because I also sold it. Desperate days. So it's always better. If you don't have, it's okay. Use others, and it's okay. It still works. But if you do, just put them. Even if it's level 1, it's still enough to be better than others. And you put him as the captain because he's the only captain, so it doesn't matter. Attack scroll as well. Now what you wanna do is ulti with all of them right there, and use his second skill. Okay. Oops, second skill. Oh, nice, he used it by himself. That's good. And then ulti. You ulti after he UE. Okay? You keep it. You keep it like this. Sorry, not this turn yet. When he UE, it's when you bring the angel, and you just to be like, you can do it even if you bring the angel first. But sometimes they die to this AoE. So just to be sure, you don't even have to do this. I am just paranoid, and just to be cautious about it. If you want to guarantee it, nothing wrong goes, you can do that. But as you can see, it's so easy to do that. Like, they do a lot of damage. They're so good, especially if you have their arclights, helps. And they are enough to get you this score. What you just want is to survive. That's why we left the ulti. But with the shields they give, it doesn't really matter too much. But sometimes he does a lot of damage. In one time, one character died because I didn't do it. But this time he didn't even do anything. So that's why this game is full of RNG and really weird. But whatever. You can see she's so low right here. But it doesn't matter because these two are just gonna heal them back, as you can see, shield them, and it doesn't matter. And you stay alive, and you can get even more than 10k. You can get 15 to 16k. Yeah, 15k. You get 15k with this team. Very easy to use, and very easy to get a 10k. If you wanna get your rewards, just get the fuck out of here. You don't care about this content. You don't wanna compete or contest. Just use this team and put it on auto, just like I did. Get the 10k, and it doesn't matter at all what happens. Now don't forget, wait for the next buff for a better score. Trust me, it does so much better score. But throw a 10, 15, maybe 20 rounds here. Maybe you get lucky and you get a lot of buffs, and maybe you get a decent score. But it's still, the next buff gets a better score, so it's all up to you. So do whatever you want, and it's all up to you, okay? So basically, this is the teams for the Forest Swamp. I hope that the video helped you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy DTU was with you guys. Peace.